it's me Meg. So I'm bringing guys another video today. It is the December current household videos, and yeah, so I actually love filming current household videos. I think they're really fun to watch and to see what people are doing. But this is the house we're living, and I just realized like there's no windows outside, like where there should be some. But we are in Oasis Springs at the moment. Yeah. And this is a house they live in. This isn't the first house they've lived in. They lived in a few. I'd say maybe 2 or 3 already for this house. Because they started from the bottom. Now we're here. So just, but, so when you first walk in, it's still basic. It's not that rich. But I've decorated most of this. This house was not built by me. So thank you to whoever built that. But, I did decorate most of this, like this living room. As you can see, it's filled with custom content and stuff. So, yeah. And over here we've got the kitchen table and a nice little seating area and a bunch of family photos, which I can show you guys later. Or, yeah, I'll show you guys later once we introduce you guys to Sims. And then we got a picture where it says, "I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry." And then we got a nice simple kitchen, which I didn't build. It was already here. But there's the kitchen, and we'll go ahead and go into the first room, which is the master. This is what it looks like. Very custom content tea house, I know. And over here is our stupid, ugly bathroom that looks like we paid $5 for. So that's that. Outside, it's just some seating area. There's a pool and monkey bars. That's about it. We'll go ahead and go back inside, and we'll head upstairs. So when you first come upstairs, there's just a bunch of doors. The upstairs I extended quite a bit because we do have a big family. We've got the bedroom number 1, which I didn't decorate, but it's like that. Yeah. Then we've got a bathroom here. Still pretty gross. Then we have the girls' rooms, which is a pretty big room, but it's because they share a room, so here's the girls' room. I decorated and built this whole room. It's very cute and stuff. So yeah, and then we have another boys' room right here, which is very grown-up kind of style room, and I really like it. So yeah, and there's a new dartboard. So that is it for the house. It's pretty small, but I like it. It fits the family very well. So I'm going to start off with Luca Goth. This is, if you guys have not seen previous current households, I would recommend checking them out because it's just kind of how he grew up. And Luca here is Luca Goth, if you can tell by the Goth. He is Cassandra Goth's child. Crazy, right? They don't look alike. I don't think they do. I think he looks more like his dad. I'm going to have him stand up for us so we can take a better look. I'm going to have him change it to his everyday so you guys can see what I did for that. So here's Luca Goth. You may remember him. He's changed quite a bit since my current household. His looks have definitely grown up to a better style for him, I believe. He's actually really good looking. I definitely say he looks more like his father, not Cassandra. But yeah, so we started off with him. So if you guys haven't seen his current households, I would recommend, like I said, checking them out because you could see how he grew up and how he met his wife, Kinsley. So I'm going to go ahead and get her up and have her change, oops, not MC Command Center, have her change into her everyday one. So she's changed quite a bit too on her looks and appearance. I'm going to have her stand right here so we can get a better look at her. This is Kinsley Stark. I haven't changed her last name. Oops. Her name is Kinsley Goth now because she's married. This is what she looks like. She's really gorgeous. So they met as childhood. They were childhood best friends, Kinsley and Luca. They've always been friends since they were little. They were the next door neighbors, and then they fell in love one day and they got married. And they wanted to start a family together, which they did. But here's what she looks like. She's quite gorgeous. I should probably go over the traits. So we'll start off with Luca here. Luca, that is such a pretty name. Sorry if you do that car. So he's a computer whiz. We're almost done with his aspiration, so it's really cool. We just need to do 5 more hours on a computer. He is level 6 in the tech guru career, and he should be getting promoted very soon. These are his skills. To be honest, I cheated on the baking skill because it just takes too long and I hate it. So, but the rest are all real. So programming is pretty high, charisma, all that. These are his relationships. So yeah, those are the relationships. He is a loner, sweet, quick learner, fertile, and a bookworm. So yeah. He was definitely a nerdy kid as 18. If you've seen that Curtin Housel video, he was definitely nerdy looking. Now he's kind of grown up a little bit. Kind of got a better style going on that fit him more to me. And so that's that. But, so Kinsley here is gluten, a snob, and family orientated. So, yeah, she wants to have a big, happy family, and we're pretty close to completing this one as well. Oh, I've never seen this. Manager provides skill boosts whenever they run the children. She's a daycare assistant, which is a mod I have to have teenage careers because I only wanted her to have a part-time job so she could be home with her kids. These are her skills. She as well has the baking aspect, or skill, not aspect. And these are her relationships. Wow, she knows this person really well. Oh, that's her nephew. I didn't know that. Yeah, I already went over her traits. So, when they got married, they had a child who does not live with us now. They started having kids right away as they wanted a big family. So, actually, I believe they're both adults. Yeah, she's an adult and... Oh my god! He's gonna be an elder in 3 days? What the even heck? What the even heck? What is life? What? I didn't even... Wow, he's old. But they started off having kids really early. They lived in a small little house. Luca was the only one working at the time. She was home being pregnant and everything. And they had a boy named, let me show you guys, where is he at? Landon Goth. He is in the Renegades Club. He's outgoing, a foodie, and an art lover, and he's a detective. He is married to Morgan Fraze. You may know her from Get Together. They actually have 2 kids, which I'll show you guys later in the family tree. But that's their oldest son, and he's pretty grown up now. It's crazy. So they had him, and then they, she got pregnant again when Landon was maybe I would say the baby was born right when he turned into a child. And they had Cole Goth. They had little Cole Goth, but they were a little disappointed that they didn't have a girl. So they decided, instead of going through a whole other pregnancy, just adopt a child, which we'll get to later. But this is Cole Goth. He definitely looks like his father to me, I think. I think he looks like his dad. I'm going to have him go right here for me really quickly, and so I can show you guys what he looks like. Go ahead and just stop what you're doing, bud. I know you need to pee, but you can do that later, I promise. Okay, we're going to have him change into your everyday. Okay. Please change into your everyday wear. So this is Cole Goth. I don't know. I think he does look like his dad. He's really cute. Like, oh my god, I love him. He is something different I usually never do, but so he's a musical genius, and I want him to be a little rock star with playing the guitar. He doesn't have a he doesn't have a career, but he's kind of failing in school, which I'll explain later. These are his skills. He's halfway at the guitar skill. These are his relationships. Yeah, I'll get to some of that. And he is a natural... Did I really make him a natural cook? Oh! Yeah, this is still kind of glitching. So he's a natural cook, apparently. Oops. Whatever. And he's neat, and he's a muser. This is just there because that was his old aspiration. I changed it. But yeah, so that is him. So let me tell you guys about Cole. I didn't really say much about Landon. I should probably do him, but I'll just start since I'm here with Cole. So Cole is a rebellious child. He's into rock, punk, as you can tell by his outfit, but he's still a sweet guy. He loves and cherishes for the girl. He's very, like, romantic and sweet and gentle. He's just that way, but he does have that appearance of being a rock, and he is. But he has a girl named Brittany. Brittany Egan, it's his girlfriend. She's a geek and romantic. She's actually pregnant. They had a teen pregnancy. They ditched school one day. That's why he's kind of failing school. They went hit like ditched and went to the ancient ruin. No, was it? No, it's not the ancient ruins. They went to the pool area. I don't know what that's called, and they did a little woohoo in the bush, and now she's pregnant. And so he didn't mean for that to happen. It just did, and his family, they still love him. They just think he's, you know, going through a phase, I guess. But that's just who he is. As you can tell, he looks very rocker, but he loves Brittany, and he promises that he will marry her one day and take care of his family with the child. So that is him. Let me tell you guys about Landon, though, because I didn't really tell you guys Landon's story. I should probably invite Landon over. Let's invite Landon and his girl over. So while they're coming over, let me tell you guys about Landon. So Landon here, in his childhood, he was a very sweet guy, but he met a girl, Morgan, who's part of the Renegades, and she was very scandalous and all that. And Landon is sleeping. Oops. Okay, well, whatever. He just followed her and went with her and did stuff with her, and he still did okay in school, but he just kind of was not into anything. He just wanted to be with Morgan. That's all he cared about. So they did end up, when he became a young adult, he proposed to her right away, and they got married the next day. They were just that couple that kind of rushed into things, but they still love each other. They're great. She became pregnant with twins, and they had a boy and a girl, and I'll show you guys that in the family tree, because I don't really remember their names. Oops. But yeah, so like I said, they then, Kinsley and, what's his name, Luca, had adopted a kid as a baby too. They adopted Caitlin Goth. Let me show you guys her. She's actually peeing herself. This is Caitlin Goth. We adopted her as a baby. She's really pretty. She does actually kind of look like they gave birth to her. She kind of looks like her mom over here, and she definitely looks like a goth to me, which I think is ironic that we adopted her, but she wants to be a painter extraordinaire. We just started her. She just kind of aged up, as well as Cole. No, actually, they've been aged up for a little bit now. Yeah, they have. Never mind, I lied. They've been teens for a while. She's a C student. She's not doing in school either. None of them really are focused on it, which I feel kind of bad about that. But I feel like she's gonna step it up now. These are her skills. We just kind of started getting into her painting. She is single at the moment. She hasn't really found anyone that has struck her away with love, but she's creative, lazy. She's actually almost saying on. Wait. I thought that was a child. She's almost a teen. She's almost a young adult. I'm sorry. What? What? I'm not ready for this. I'm going to miss you being a little child in our household. Wow, she is also, I gotta yawn, a muser. She's not in any clubs, but this is what she looks like. She's very gorgeous. I'm thinking about using her my bachelor challenge. That's what I'm thinking. That's maybe why I haven't really gotten her a boyfriend. I just think that might be really cool to do. So I'm gonna have to get that going. But yeah, so she I don't really have much of a storyline for her other than she's just kind of been at home painting, hasn't really found the love of her life yet, struggling to find someone. But once she became a child, they decided to try for a baby, and they ended up having a girl who, her name is Beth. Beth Goth. Beth here is so pretty. She has a skin disease. Well, I don't know the right word, but it's a custom content thing, and I just think it gives character into your Sims and your game. So I feel like, I used it as her to say she had a skin issue as born as a child. She's had it since she was a baby. But she is beautiful, and I love her. Yeah, she's just very cute. So she's always had that short hair since she was little, but so she is a computer whiz. She's taken after her father. She's a little geek. She just aged up like yesterday, so she's obviously still a C student, but she has no skills and not really a lot of relationships. But I hope to find her someone to date. But she is a geek and pansexual, and if you don't know what that is, it says One who can love sexuality in many forms, like bisexuality, but even more fluid. A pansexual person can love not only the traditional male and female genders, but also transgender, I don't know how to say that, and gender fluid people. So she's just into all that, and I also think she's also, um, um, I don't know the word. Why can't I think of it? Like, I know it, but I can't remember. Bisexual, I think. Yeah, so she will just see where that all goes. I think, yeah. So, and then we have August, who was just born recently. He's very young. He's our little one. They decided they wanted one more kid for the heck of it. And they had August Goth here, who definitely looks like a goth. He is nihilistic, which I like having diversity in my Sims, and this family has a lot of it, and I love it. So it says, who cares? We're all going to die anyway. At least that's what a nihilistic Sim thinks. Whoa. Convinced that life does not matter, nihilistic Sims steer away from relationships and prefer a life of simpler things, such as outrageous amount of juice. Never to be inspired, these Sims live their life how they desire. Even if they didn't, it's not like it matters, right? So he's very just like that. He doesn't really care for things. He, he doesn't really talk to anyone. He doesn't see the point. They're all gonna die someday. That's just how he thinks. And it's a struggle, but that's just who he is. And I just think it brings out different Sims in the world. And these are custom traits, if you guys are wondering. You guys can look them up and get them. So that's really the family. I'm gonna show you guys the family tree because it's insane. Let me show you guys. So it started off, let's click Luca. It started off with Bella. Yeah, it started off with Bella and Mortimer. She actually, if you guys have seen my first Grand Household, she divorced Mortimer, got married to Johnny. They're all dead, obviously. And then Mortimer got married to Priscilla, and they had a family. Did they have kids? I don't think so. But Mortimer and Bella had Cassandra, and Alexander and Valentina. Since I played them, they had another child. And so we'll start off with Alexander here, who had two kids, who are Ryan and Brian Goth. Valentina Goth has Melody, and Cassandra Goth had Luca and Lucy. So those Luca's aunt and uncle. But they had Lucy, Britton. If you guys, I'm showing you guys everyone else's life now because if you guys have watched my past current households, you want to kind of see, I guess, where they all went. But Lucy got married to Esquil Britton, and they had a little boy named Marquise, and I think that's really cute. And here's our family tree. We got married to Kinsley, and they had their 5 children. Here is Landon, who is now married to Morgan, and they have Eric and Beth, which I think is interesting that he named his child after his sister. It's kind of cool. I don't know if Kinsley does have a family tree. She has her mom, Elena, and some more, and she's got Skylar, who's her half-brother, and Dawn, who's her half-sister, and he had a kid named Alexandra, and she had 2 children, Orlando and Landon. Wow, there's a lot of similar names. Landon. Huh. So that's the family tree. Let me show you guys these pictures that we've taken. I've been into taking pictures and putting them up in the houses lately. I've been doing that a lot. So it started off with Kinsley here when she was a young adult, and I think that was her wedding day. And here's his wedding day, Luca. This was, let me go into tab mode here. This picture was of, what's her name? That was Landon. Landon and Caitlin Goth. I never said her name. It's the teenager that's almost an adult. That's Caitlin. Then we have Caitlin down here and her brother Cole. And then we have a selfie of the parents on their wedding day. And then we have Landon and Cole down here. And then we have some older pictures of when they were teens. We've got Landon and Morgan on their wedding day. This was also on Landon and Morgan's wedding day. Just a picture of Kinsley and him. What's his name again? Luca. sorry, as you can see, she had many different hairstyles. She started off with long hair. She went very short, very, very short, and then she kind of grew it out, and now it's longer. But then we had a picture of August and Beth. This is when she was younger. As you can see, short hairstyle. And then there's one of Caitlin and Cole. So Caitlin and Cole are almost like twins to me, as they were the same age their whole life together. Yeah. So that is the family. It's a big family. I'm really kind of excited. I'm going to continue most likely with Cole. Or, I don't know. I kind of want to do Cole and his girl, Brittany. But maybe not. I might do, since I'm thinking Caitlin could be the Bachelorette in my Bachelor Challenge that I'm starting. Maybe we'll continue with her to see what will happen there. So, or we'll do both. Who knows? Maybe I'll do both. So that is the household. I hope you guys enjoyed this December current household, and you guys want to see what I do next with the next generation or next month, you know. But that is it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.